Hello and welcome. This is a reading with messages from the Arcturians. So I have a channeled message or just some information that they brought through the other day when I was tapping into the energies. They showed me a clock, but specifically the 12 numbers on the clock, and they were talking about how a lot of the times we recognize the number 10 as being the end of a cycle, but sometimes there can be a couple added steps on the cycle that we need to complete, bringing us to the number 12. And they were talking about how 12 is a very important number. And if you're seeing 12 a lot, it's representing the ending of a cycle in your life, energetically, physically, depending on your own experience. But they were talking about just a focus on the number 12 and cycles in general. So I'm interested to see kind of what comes out in this reading. It was a really clear picture of a clock. I'll describe it just in case it resonates with anyone or it's a synchronicity for you. So it was I want to say a grandfather clock, even though I don't really know what that means. So that must mean something to someone. Dark brown, wooden. The face of the clock was like a tan color and the numbers were gold and the hands were a dark brown. But yeah, big focus on the number 12. So we have portal, doors are opening, you decide, rewards, and wild card. This is about walking through the portal at the end of a cycle. So when we complete a cycle, it can feel like we're walking through a portal. Physically, energetically, spiritually, mentally, it can feel like we're walking into a whole new world. And I'm just seeing this like light at the end of the tunnel now. So if you feel like you've been stuck in a long cycle and you feel like you've been stuck at the 10 phase, the ending of a cycle for a long time, they're just saying there might just be a couple more steps until you walk through this portal. Okay. Let's see what else comes out. Yeah, they're showing me it can feel like a really long hallway that we're walking down when we're going through cycles and we're almost at the end of them, because we know that we're completing something, but we can't quite see either where we're going yet, or we know that there's a big change coming, but we're not quite able to see the end of it. And they're just saying that you'll know when you get there because you'll see and you'll feel the light at the end of the tunnel. And then we have wait, and this again to me looks like a portal that she's about to go through, but she's surrounded by the darkness right before she finds the light there and is able to cross through. So it says it's not yet time, things are being woven. Okay. And there's a big focus also on going outside at nighttime and just stargazing as well. They're saying allowing the stars to speak to you. So allowing the information that's coming through from the cosmos to come through and download is what they're showing me. So it could come through as an energetic download. You could have claircognizance, where you go outside and you stargaze and then you just have an answer to something that you've been searching for as well. And then we have double mission. Lightworker, Starseed, serve the world by being you. I'm seeing this as the downloads coming in. So she's outside with the stars, allowing the information to just be kind of, they're showing me like a bubble, like popping over the crown chakra and allowing the information to come in and download. And then also understanding that if you resonate as being a light worker and or a starseed, that you are on a double mission. You have your personal mission that you're here on Earth to complete, but you also have the greater mission, which is serving on the side of the light. However that resonates with you. They're showing me children as well, so you could even, part of your mission could be guiding children in your life as well, if you have children or children around you. And then we have You Got the Love, Hadrian energy, codependency and boundaries. Yeah, this is about holding energetic space for yourself while you're going through these last couple steps of a cycle and making sure that you're setting energetic boundaries, taking time out to rest, making sure that people who are draining your energy, you set boundaries with them, you take your own space to really receive these downloads that are coming through, hold space for the end of the cycle that you're completing before moving forward as well. Now we have Lost Lands, Soul Memories and Gifts. You've done this before. This is an intuitive knowing of how to do this. We are activating, they're showing me we're activating things we already know how to do energetically. It's within us. We just have to activate the knowledge to know how to move forward. But that takes time away from technology. It takes time to just sit with ourselves, stargaze, go out in the sunshine, connect with nature. It takes time in solitude as well, is what they're showing me to activate this. And then we have Forge, Don't Follow, Pave a New Path, Be the Leader that you wish you had. And I'm just seeing this again as her leaving the darkness and going up towards the light, where there's beauty, there's sunshine. This is very lush. This is very, she's walking through the stars here, but it's a bit dark. But there's a path leading her way if she just follows the path. We have All Paths Lead Home, Inner Authority, Intuition, Turn Your Gaze Within. So yeah, that resonates with the message about just following the path. They're saying they know it can be really hard to keep going when you're not quite seeing this light at the end of the tunnel yet where you're going, but just to have faith and patience right now. The energies have been really heavy. And they're just acknowledging that they know that the energies have been really heavy, and just to try and do what you can to lighten your own load. So they're bringing up salt baths, just soaking in salt water. So if you're near the ocean and you can even just go soak your feet in the ocean, that can be really helpful. But they're showing me just specifically taking a salt bath and making sure that you're submerging your feet and your hands as well. A lot has been coming up with the feet and keeping the feet really clear. They've been having me clear my feet with a selenite wand every time I go to bed, and sometimes when I get up in the morning as well. So if you have a selenite wand, that's something simple you can do to clear that energy. They're showing me the feet can get really overloaded. We're taking in a lot of information from the earth, and right now the earth is clearing a very heavy density. And so if we're, of course we ground by putting our feet on the earth, but we're also helping to transmute and break up those energies. So assisting ourselves with just making sure that we're clearing the chakras that are in our feet and our hands as well. Especially if you do any work with your hands, such as Reiki, massage, body work, those types of things with other people, you want to make sure that you're really clearing your hands as well. And then we have the Cosmic Heart, Devotion, Potency, and Make Your Life a Living Prayer. I'm seeing this is coming out of the portal, right? So there's the darkness back here, and she's now in the light. Her heart chakra is lit up. And she's able to let go. They're just showing me once we cross into this new energy, whatever this portal or ending of a cycle is for you on a personal level, that things are going to lighten up finally. We've been clearing just so much heavy energy, not only within us, but assisting again the collective and the earth with clearing these energies as well. And they're saying that lighter times are coming. It's just, it's a process. All right. We have the little star, divine, my inner child is whole and complete. A lot of these heavier energies that we're working through have to do with the inner child as well, and things we absorbed when we were children. I'm seeing specifically, and this has been coming up a lot for me just in my personal life and with people I've interacted with, where we had our abilities online as children, but the adults around us didn't understand, and so we were taught to kind of shut them off. And so we're being asked now to reconnect with the inner child on that aspect and really heal those fears that were instilled in us by other people. This can be past life energy as well. So we have the storyteller intention. I am the narrator of my life. This is about creative accountability. They're showing me just setting really clear intentions right now of, as we're closing this cycle, our intentions for where we're moving into. So even if you don't know exactly where you're going, you can focus on how you want to feel in your new cycle. You can focus on, like how you're going to be caring for yourself starting this new cycle. I'm being drawn to the color blue, specifically the crystal on her staff here. I'm hearing sapphire, but it's almost like an aquamarine color. So working with that color can be really helpful right now. What they're showing me is that even working with crystals of that color or wearing that color can be very helpful to our throat chakra, helping to keep that energy clear. Yeah, they're showing me specifically a crystal this color that's clear and it's blue. I don't think I have anything like that to show exactly what they're showing me, but if you're aware of a crystal that looks like that, please leave a comment. I'm curious. It's just a really clear, like turquoise blue. So then we have the sacred orchard, co-create. My abundance mindset attracts endless blessings. Again, this is about just really holding that frequency of knowing that we're infinitely abundant, even if it's not reflecting in our physical reality. We're abundant in our own energy, and we're abundant in our ability to create our reality. So really taking creative accountability with your own storyline and where you want to take it. We have the triple star grid, align. I connect and align with my higher consciousness. I'm seeing this as opening the connection to our higher selves, or at least strengthening it if that's an open connection already, but really making that a focus. Sitting in meditation and asking our higher selves to come in and clear and protect our energy, but also to download any information that we're missing that would be beneficial to us right now. I'm also seeing the grid around Earth with these as points of light as well. What they're saying is that these points of light represent us holding the space, holding the light on Earth, anchoring the light. And then we have Mother of the Sea, Goddess. I surrender to the boundless creative flow of the ocean. Again, I'm picking up not only the blue color here and how it's going to assist us with clearing our energy, but also the message about salt water again. So if you're able to soak your feet in salt water or even your whole body, that would be great. It can just be very clearing and it can help us to ground as well. So we have air with motion. I'm seeing this as almost like this density being cleared very forcefully. So there could be a lot of movement energetically or physically in your life right now where a lot is being cleared at once, and that can be disorienting. So they're just reminding us to stay grounded through these changes, ask for help if we need it. Meditation will really help to ground during chaotic times as well. The number 22 could be significant. Number is just really standing out for me, as well as the number 44. You could be seeing these a lot as your guides are trying to connect with you. So again, we have oceans, this time with bravery, but I'm being drawn to the fact that her feet are what is stepping in the ocean there. And how pure her energy looks here. Okay. We have joy with music. Music is a great way as well to clear and balance our energy. So if you're feeling like you have a lot of stagnant energy in your field, one way to clear it is to just turn on music and dance, and that can amplify joyful energies as well. So if you're feeling really down or bogged down by these densities, dancing is a great way to clear that energy. Just turn on whatever music makes you want to move, is what they're saying. And they're also saying that's a really good way to connect with the Arcturian frequency, because they love music and they love dancing and they love to connect with us when we're in that frequency of really just tuning into the music, letting our bodies move how they need to. And it's great exercise as well, is what they're saying. And then we have light with sun. Again, I'm seeing this as a darkness to light frequency and moving forward into this energy. But they just brought up Leo season as well. So Leo season starts. I'm doing this reading, which is timeless. So if you're catching it during, like right after I post it, we're about to head into Leo season in a couple weeks. So there could be this completion of the cycle, and moving into the light could have something to do with that. If you're watching this later, the messages still apply. So there could be something having to do with Leo season for you. You could have a lot of Leos in your life, or you could be a Leo yourself. They're also just bringing up how Leo season really brings the light, because Leo is connected to the sun as well. So big focus on the light coming back is what they're showing me. We're moving out of more watery energies. We've been in air, we've been in earth, but we haven't had a fire season in a while. And so they're just bringing that to our attention. They're also bringing up how Leo season will start a new elemental cycle, because we go Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, and then fire starts over again. So they're bringing that up as well, about it being a cycle. Just have to get a couple cards that dropped. Okay. So we have dark matter with mystery. They're showing me this is about just not quite seeing where we're going, and how there's a lot of chaos going on in the energies right now. They're bringing up CERN as well in the collider. So they are working with dark matter, or attempting to, is what they're saying. So they're bringing up this energy as well, just as something to be aware of, that it causes, and I'm not trying to put any fear out there. I have not felt any bad energy about this. But they're just saying that the energies can feel a little bit chaotic right now until they stabilize a bit. So if you're watching this as I'm filming and the energies just feel a little bit chaotic to you, they will stabilize, is what they're showing me. They're also just, the butterflies are a symbol of transformation and a symbol of the completion of one cycle and taking flight in another. Okay. And then we have expansion with north. Again, I'm being drawn to the stars and just stargazing in general. They really want us to start taking time out and just look at the stars, even if it's only for a few minutes. It really helps them to connect with us and for us to anchor and ground these energies on Earth. Okay, I'm going to get one card from the Gaia Oracle. We have eternal love, happiness, harmony, and fulfillment. Again, they're bringing up the energy of the sun. So being outside in the sun as well as being outside in the energy of the stars is very important for us right now. They're also just reminding us how much they love us. And I almost forgot, they had me pull a Divine Feminine card for this reading. And we pulled Yamoa. And the goddess of all that flows. I am an ocean of creative energy. I give birth to what exists within me. That ties in really well with the messages about the ocean and the salt water. Beautiful. There's a big message coming through right now as well, that they just want us connecting with the energy of the ocean in any way that we can. So if it's like connecting with specific spirit animals that are oceanic, we can do that, but also just maybe meditating to the sound of the ocean. So if you don't live close to the ocean, you can listen to just ocean waves will help. Something about the water is just really needing to come in and assist us with carrying our energy away, like the denser energies. They're showing it to me as like a wave washing over us, even with just the sound or connecting to the energy of the ocean, and it assisting to wash our energy field and then carry away with the waves, the denser energies. So we have Order of Melchizedek, embraced by light, mission uncovered, don't give up. It's a beautiful reminder to just keep going and not give up. I just saw 2222 on the clock as well. So 22 came up earlier. I feel like they're using that message or that number to communicate with us and just remind us that they're here. So if you're seeing that number a lot, it's a message from your Arcturian family that they're with you and that they're guiding you and reminding you to not give up. Okay, and then we have the central sun, abundance, downloads, regeneration, and success. Yeah, the sun energy is really big in this reading as well. So just making sure that we're having a healthy balance is what I'm seeing of sunlight, salt water, meditation, and stargazing. So if we can balance all of those things, it's really going to help us open up to these downloads that are coming through as we're completing our cycles and entering this new portal of light. So it's beautiful. I'm going to close the reading with a blessing. See what they would like to bless us with. We have a blessing for good work, and I'm going to read just a little bit of this out of the book. I'm being drawn to the bird with the crown sitting on the crown of her head as well, and I feel that they could be sending birds as guides as well, so that could be a specific message if you're seeing a lot of bluebirds, but just birds in general is what I'm seeing, that they're using birds to just kind of let us know that they're with us. Okay, here we go. A blessing for good work, a blessing to bring to you work that offers you opportunity to grow the soul, to create and be fulfilled, and with those who will allow to develop the talents that lie within you. Let's see. May your work bring you blessings and never leave you tired beyond what you can do. May those who receive the work you do be uplifted and never fail to offer you their thanks and gratitude, so you know that all has come full circle. May you be mindful in your work, available and present for those who seek your help, and may this focus refresh and reawaken you to your value each day. May each day begin with anticipation for the unknown work that you will do, and may it end with the satisfaction of knowing that you brought your gifts to the day and changed it for the better, thanks to the work of your two hands. Blessed be. Beautiful. I hope this reading resonated with you. If it did, please let me know in the comments. And yeah, I look forward to working with you in the future. If you're interested in energy work or personal readings, all of my information is in the description box. And I wish you well. Thank you. Bye.